Hello everyone and welcome to the last game in the series, Ted Fly versus Samdan Tho and Yumiko in this series. And yeah, I don't know if Tho calls himself Tho or if he calls himself Samdan or Sandan, but apparently he says he likes to be called Tho, so I will go ahead and call him Tho. Tho and Yumiko spawning on the bottom left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, on the top right and at the 12 o'clock position, we do have Fly and Ted. Four of the best WarCraft 3 players playing in a 2v2. Now, first of all, I know some of you guys out there want the 1v1 games. I will be casting more 1v1 games once they are released. I just happened to see these four names in a game together, in a series together, and I just had to cast it. So far, you see Crypt, is it Tomb and Altar of Darkness? So not double Tomb this time, surprisingly. And the Altar of Darkness, or the Tomb, is actually a little bit earlier than I would have expected. Death Knight already coming out, and it looks as though Ted is not going to be going for that double Tomb strategy. Alright, give me 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, let's go ahead and continue the game. So far, Crypt, it looks like it will be Crypt Fiend with a Death Knight coming out. Are we going to be seeing the Farseer once more? Yes, Fly going for the Farseer. And now we also see Tho opting to go for a Scout Tower with Arcane Tower, most likely to deal with any wolves that may be trying to haunt them. Coming in, Yumiko also has a Scout Tower as well, so any sort of harassment will pretty much be limited. Mountain King, the first hero of choice by Yumiko. Most likely we can see Tho going in for that Archmage. Water Elemental making a slow move down over here, as we are going to be trying to take down this Centaur Sorcerer. Alright, Blood Mage, or sorry, not Blood Mage, Bloodlust now already cast on a Troll Trapper. Centaur Sorcerer should get surrounded and taken down relatively quickly. Low hit point Militia now backing away. Water Elementals are tanking a lot of that damage, and you can see that Tho is the only hero here, giving him a very quick level 2. Very important advantage, as it is better to have a level 2 hero and a level 1 than 2 1.5 heroes, as you really want that Brilliance Aura. Mountain King now really going to benefit, as we now see the Spirit Wolves are coming in. Spirit Wolves now trying to take this down. It looks like a Death Coil, and now more Rods of Necromancy coming in as well. So far, only 1 Rod of Necromancy, as opposed to the typical 2 that we have seen in the previous games. And a Death Coil actually on a Skeletal Warrior to keep him alive. I do not know if that was a misclick or not, but that was a little bit of denied experience. Alright, Arcane Tower now taking a bit of damage. No damage whatsoever, as the Farseer now coming in. Alright, Skeletal Minions are haunting all of these peasants. Peasants are now getting taken down. Mountain King Footmen, more Militia now coming in from the north. There comes the Stormbolt. We could have a surround, and here we go at the very start of the game, and now using that Scroll of Town Portal already. Does not want to give the experience, and now able to teleport away. Another Skeletal Minion does get taken down, as we see the Spirit Wolves trying to haunt inside, realizing that they cannot do anything at all, and will just get taken out. Will the Spirit Wolf get actually taken out by the Arcane Tower? Yes, no experience given. Grunt now running in and joining in with Ted. Ted does have the benefit of a healing salve, which is one of the reasons why Ted opted to Scroll of Town Portal out. It does cost more to replace that Scroll of Town Portal than to resurrect a level 1 hero, and Ted, by exiting early, only needed 1 healing salve to get back up. He also wanted to make sure that he denied experience. You can see that the Farseer taking a lot more damage than he really wants to. One unit was taken out there, and now the Spirit Wolves will be backing away. Mountain King still sitting at level 1, as the Footmen are going to be rejoining him once more. Coming in, Death Knight sitting at level 2, Archmage sitting in at level 2. Let's take a look at the main tech buildings. Town Hall, upgrading the Halls of the Dead, and upgrading the Stronghold. So we are going to have a serious hero advantage for Ted in the next, very, very shortly in the next phase of the game, and will those additional heroes be able to put down enough pressure? That is going to be the key point, as the Archmage and the Mountain King will find themselves outnumbered possibly 2-1 in this hero matchup. Also, will we see a Dark Ranger again, as the Farseer gonna get some Spirit Wolves? There is a Bolt, and the Wolves purposely standing next to the Farseer, and oh, still a beautiful surround there. A beautiful surround. I don't know if I could actually rewind that. I would show that to you. But Ted getting surrounded again. And wow, talk about things going from bad to worse. Ted, is he going to get surrounded? Yes. Again, the ghouls are trying to stay nearby. The Death Knight now fighting on Blight will get a little bit more hit points regeneration coming in. And you can see how fast that hit point regeneration is. Now the Mountain King getting surrounded. Wow, so far, both sides getting in some quick surrounds, as we now see a Slaughterhouse being added on the front here, trying to expand the Blight. Expanding Blight always important for the Death Knight, as the Death Knight and all undead units in general regenerate more hit points, and anytime you can fight on Blight, why not? Alright, Spirit Wolves will be coming in over here momentarily. The Sorcerer, Centaur Sorcerer, Null Wardens, and Null Assassins will get focused down here in just a moment. Here we go. Going after the Sorcerer first, as it does give Bloodlust. Farseer now in, will get to level 2. Death Knight now gets to level 3, as a Wand of Lightning Shield and a Cloak of Shadows has been dropped. Meanwhile, we see Th000 opting to go after the Red Drake creep camp here at the Fountain of Health. Fountain of Health very, very strong for all of these units, as they are just regenerating hit points faster than the units can actually dish it out. So we now have a level 3 Archmage coming in from Th000. Yumiko sitting at level 2 on that Mountain King. Riflemen are all in position, and a red creep camp taken out at a very good opportunity, as Fly now moves around. Alright, what item drops that boost of Quel'Thalas? Not altogether that useful. +6 agility for humans. Really the least useful of all. Alright, Grunts and Crypt Fiends coming in together. Are they going to perhaps be able to focus down some of these units? We are going to get into a little bit of a flank here, as there's a bit of separation. Footmen will get taken down. Oh, wow. Okay, sue me. 3 hit points off. So random number generator for the win for that one particular Footman to stay alive. Both sides still fighting it up, and now the Centaur Outrunner is going to get taken down. Rune of the Watcher has been picked up. Claws of Attack +6. Frost Nova coming in, as the Lich gets off a very nice Frost Nova, slowing things down. Tauren Chieftain, this is a 4-hero versus a 2-hero battle. Tauren Chieftain, Farseer, Lightning Shield now on the Spirit Wolves, causing more problems as all those Riflemen now trying to run away. But a beautiful Thunderclap comes in as well. Speed Scroll now being utilized, as the Mountain King perhaps going to get a little bit surrounded here. Not good a position, as a Crypt Fiend now gets taken down. Both sides still fighting. Level 3 now on the Farseer. We could have some bigger wolves, as the Farseer now surrounded, and this is going to be bad play. Lightning Shield now coming in. It looks as though the Lightning Shield on the Tauren Chieftain gonna take down some units here, as it does back out. Th000 and Yumiko, I believe, getting the better deal in that exchange. Let's take a look at the overall supply count. 40 over 40 for the Orc, 33 over 50, 35 over 54, and 35 over 48. So it actually looks as though Fly is the victor in that particular engagement. Mountain King and Archmage still looking to do a little bit more creeping. Needs to get to level 5. Let's see. Yumiko about to be at tier 2. Th000 already at tier 2 and now training up a Blood Mage, as the battles do rage on. There are still some red creep camps here, and with these red creep camps come very powerful items and a lot of experience to be had. If the Lich can get up to level 3, or perhaps have the Undead Tri-Hero, one of the most dangerous combinations, as the Undead Tri-Hero can nuke and deal so much damage, in addition to the Farseer and the Tauren Chieftain. Tauren Chieftain now looking to make its way over and try to get up to level 2. I do believe he will get there. No problem getting there is what I meant to say. And now we'll see the Centaur Archers, and we now see Fly picking up a Medicine Man. The Medicine Man, very important, and I believe it will get focused down. If you guys don't know, I rarely ever get to actually see a Medicine Man. He has healing wards. Healing wards very, very effective at at healing, obviously, as it gives a very strong zone of control that forces perhaps a lot of the human players, such as Yumiko and Th000, to engage. Here we go, Ogre Lord, and we could have an engagement here. And so already you can see that this one Crypt Fiend taking a lot of damage. In comes a Shockwave. Death Knight now getting in a premature Death Coil here, as we now see a little bit of creeping over here as well, over here by the Goblin Laboratory. And with this, Fly and Ted are getting in a good amount of creeping. What is going to be happening here is the Farseer nearby, the Torn Chieftain. Is it going to get to level 3? If it does get to level 3, and that will be very strong for it. So far, the Farseer was backed off a little bit away. Death Knight now sitting at level, or will be sitting at level 4. Lich will be sitting at level 2 still, as another side creeping out over here. A Blood Mage now coming in. The Blood Mage is not yet at level 3, so it only has level 1 Siphon mana, which will make a big difference for these next two engagements. Paladin now coming in from Yumiko as well. All right, this is going to be some strange engagements. We see that the Razor Mane Medicine Man could perhaps be a target for Siphon mana. Also, the Razor Mane Medicine Man runs out of mana very easily, especially if you use those healing wards, as one Militia will get taken down rather quickly as well. You can see this 4-4-2-2 creep camp, and who is going to take this top left position? All right, Fly and Ted now looking to come in. Ted is coming up a little bit from behind, only level 2 on that second hero. And oh, if this turns into a creep jack, Th000 and Yumiko could be in a world of hurt. All right, down over here, you can see that the engagement is bad already. They need to clear this out as quickly as possible. They're trying to move. It is going to be a pincer attack. No, the Paladin already using the Scroll of Town Portal. Th000, however, is not Scroll of Town portaling out, just now doing so, and beautiful timing on that Scroll of Town portal to get the red creep camp and get all of the items as well. That was perfect timing. As you see, an Amulet of Spell Shield will be intercepting a lot of that damage. All right, Torn Chieftain now sitting at level 3. Farseer sitting at level 3. Perhaps is what level? Oh, Dire Wolf. So it is not going to be Chain Wave. But then again, you don't want to go Chain Wave against double heroes or double humans with so much nuking, as an army of Spellbreakers would absolutely kill you. All right, Death Knight, level 4. Lich sitting at level 2, getting close to level 3. Pretty much all the creep camps except for the 2 in the center have been taken out. And this is turning into a very large creep war. Spellbreakers, Riflemen with a whole bunch of casters, as a Cloak of Shadows will be left behind here. All right, level 4 creep camps in the center now getting taken out as well, and that means we should have engagements momentarily. All right, yes, another orange creep camp here will get taken on as well. Who is going to come out on top? That is the question. Level 3 on the Lich. That is scary, as the power of level 2 Frost Nova is so much better than level 1. And these armies, this next battle, it may be for all the marbles here in this deciding final game. Whoever wins this game wins the series, as I believe we are tied at 2 games apiece, even though I did accidentally miss game 2 in this series. Then again, the replay was not available. Anyways, you guys know that. Scroll of Town Portal coming in from Th000. Fly or Th000 spots double Medicine Mans, and that means that there is going to be a lot of healing wards. But then again, you also have to be very careful. Scroll of Town Portal now coming in on top of all these Riflemen. Riflemen, are they going to get taken down? Shockwave. Oh, I do believe those units were able to get out in time. And the key question is going to be, is there spell steal? If those Spellbreakers have spell steal, I can't tell. If they have spell steal, they will be able to control those healing wards and shift the power. But if they do control the healing wards, all that we might see happen is then a transition into, Destroyers trying to back away. Riflemen, that is a whole bunch of medium armor, meaning that those Destroyers are not going to be dealing nearly as much damage. They need to find some towers and destroy that. Or perhaps these mortar teams, the mortar teams now taking the back road to try and regroup. All right, Goblin Merchants, we'll see what will be happening here. Crypt Lords now making their way in. There is those way gates that are rarely ever used. Fly does have an additional expansion as now we are going into an attack. All right, Destroyers attempting to take down Peasants. Peasants getting quickly taken down there. There's a little bit of splash damage as Yumiko losing a good number of units here. So far, no Scroll of Town Portal has been indicated. It looks like it may turn into a base race. And this is a very smart move by Yumiko and Th000 as they know the majority of the damage is piercing and magic, which is not effective against buildings. Meanwhile, Spellbreakers have normal damage, plus those mortar teams will be able to take down this stronghold faster. All right, Spellbreakers are all regrouping together. Who is going to get taken down first? Yumiko is going to lose this keep. Are they going to do a Scroll of Town Portal out? No, it does not look like it, as now we do have that Scroll of Town Portal coming in. The Death Knight of Ted not Town Portaling. This could be a bad position here, as we are going to be going into engagement. What is happening here? Archmage now teleporting back out as the Farseer unable to engage. And back over here, what is going on? Tauren Chieftain didn't join in on this fight. Death Knight over here, so a little bit of miscommunication as both sides are trying to regroup. Yumiko is now caught on the wrong side of the map, I believe, without a Scroll of Town Portal. Stormbolt now cast on a Raider. Raider going to quickly get destroyed there. Down it goes. But now we see the Destroyers trying to go up against Mortar Teams. Mortar Team's going to go down. Paladin with the Scroll of Town Portal, and he escapes away. All right, teleporting all across the map. Orc Burrow going up against a Water Elemental. The Water Elemental will fall or time out, one of the two. Meanwhile, Spirit Wolves now trying to go after some green creep camps and try to gain experience while they can. All right, are we going to see some healing? You can see all of these units here pretty much at maximum heal or at maximum hit points. So really, Fly and Ted doing a great job. These Spellbreakers also high on hit points as well. So the durability of both armies very, very strong at this point. The problem is Yumiko is still at no upkeep, and that might mean that he is at a very, very low army count. Meanwhile, let's take a look. 76 and 73. So Ted and Fly definitely have the larger armies as we now see Shockwave coming in. Tauren Chieftains are getting focused down. There's an Impale. And there's a Flame Strike coming in. Destroyers going after the Mortar Teams. Mortar Teams getting taken down. Both sides fighting it out. Just burning ground still. There is a Thunderclap across multiple grunts. Both sides still trying to fight it out. Destroyers now going after those Flying Machines. Flying Machines will get taken out. Another Impale. Both sides still trying to fight it up. Flame Strike now hitting once more. No Scrolls of Healing as another Thunderclap does lay down. Riflemen are able to focus down. Blood Mage able to get off a Siphon Mana here. But what is happening? Oh, the Blood Mage... losing a lot of mana there. Now Scroll of Town porting out. The Paladin using the Divine Shield to stay alive. Mountain King trying to get away. It does have a potion of full invulnerability as well. As the Flying Machine down to 43, down to 8 hit points. It's going to get taken down here. Why isn't it attacking? Not quite sure. There it goes, going after the Archmage. Archmage might be in trouble. Ensnare Archmage of Th000 goes down. A Thunderclap now comes in. Now more Siphon Mana, as it looks as though the Medicine Man need to perhaps lay down some healing wards. No healing wards available as they are pressuring in here. This is, I believe, a 2-on-1 fight. And there's not much of an army. The Spellbreakers are pretty much gone. Raiders now getting taken down as well as the Crypt Fiends. All of those range units focusing down more and more. Are we seeing any more units? It looks like Yumiko and Th000 are pretty much on their last legs here. The army of Ted and Fly just simply too large at this point. And the Crypt Lord sitting at level 3. Crypt Fiends now coming in from the back. And what a reversal of the last game, as Fly and Ted are absolutely looking dominant here. Alright, Blood Mage now looking to back away. Down goes the Arcane Vault, and this may be it, folks. Blood Mage now back. Blood Mage trying to give more mana to that Mountain King. Mountain King still does have an Amulet of Spell Shield. Tauren Chieftain now leading the way as the Blood Mage siphoning mana away from the Death Knight. Mountain King could perhaps get off another Storm or a Thunderclap. There is the Thunderclap, but it's followed by a Frost Nova, meaning that all of these Riflemen will get taken down since they have been slowed. Alright, this base looks like it will get cleaned up here in just a moment. Obsidian Statue. No, wait, it looks like we're going to go back up to the north and try to hit something a little bit more important, as we are leaving summons behind to take down all of these workers. Alright. Oh, units getting caught in transit. Not good here. Mountain King getting a little bit more mana. Once again, mana battery strategy looking very strong, but without the Archmage to give that Blood Mage more mana, that's going to be a bit of a problem. Farseer, low on hit points. Raider gets taken down. Mountain King now trying to get away. Is it going to be able to get away? Perhaps we are going to see a shockwave. No, not enough mana for a shockwave, as there is the GG by Yumiko and Th000. And there you have it. Ted and Fly take the series, I believe, if I cast the games in order. I hope I did. But the games were very interesting nonetheless. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.